Right guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got Richard from KW UK and his Mk8.5 GTI, and you've got something special to show us today?
Well, Tabby, you've driven pretty much all of our suspensions from Variant 3 to Club Sport.
Yeah.
Not only driven them, probably also installed them.
Yeah, oh yeah, a lot.
So on this is something probably that you are familiar with. This is based on the Variant 3 technology. This is our Variant 3 comfort kit,
Okay.
which is new.
Yeah.
One of the main benefits and features of it is you can ride it in the stock ride height.
Okay.
So if the customer is looking for comfort, so his main brief, I want the car to be comfortable.
Improve the stock suspension.
Absolutely,
but
not lower the vehicle. This is the kit. It will keep it at stock ride height.
Yeah.
You can also adjust it up to 15 millimeters on this application.
Okay.
So all the features of the Variant 3, your bump and rebound adjustment, so you can still make your individual setups, but you can keep it at the stock ride height.
Okay, so I guess let's get out in the car and see.
Let's have a go, shall we? Yeah, let's see what you think.
Let's do it. So the Variant 3 comfort kit, as you mentioned before, is designed for that customer that wants to take advantage of the V3 technology, but also not lower the car completely.
Absolutely, you can keep it actually at stock ride height.
Yeah.
You don't have to lower it at all. So that's one of the big advantages. And of course, if they feel, let's just lower it a little bit, they have that, ability to be able to get some, height down on it as well.
Yeah. And they've still got some adjustability, although the R&D that's done initially from you guys, they set out in what you would consider a good fast road, almost like normal road driving setup, aren't they? So,
at the box, yes. So that is a basic setting that you can go out on, and then.
So obviously you can adjust.
Yes, you can adjust both rebound and bump.
It is set up
in
a way that
yes.
You 9 times out of 10 you probably won't need
touch
to touch it.
No. So if they actually think, I'd like it a little bit more comfortable or a little bit softer, they've got that ability as well.
So I think driving, even just like first, let's say, response or first feeling that I'm getting is, I think especially the GTI and the R, I think almost the suspension is quite, it's relatively firm
from
I
stock,
don't think it absorbs the bumps or the undulations in the road as well. This is just like
a little bit more dynamic.
Yeah, you're swallowing up the
bumps.
The bumps with, and you can tell that the car's firmer.
Yes.
As a whole, but we're not getting that. You hit a bump, a bit of undulation in the road, and
the damper's working.
You can almost like hear it coming through the dash on the stock stuff. It's like it is firm, but maybe a little bit too firm. And we're not getting any of that straight away. Just from
feels nice.
From that half a mile we've just driven. Is this quite a small catalogue at the minute, or are we?
Yeah, the application list, to be fair, is around 50 to 60 applications, but quite strong on VAG.
Yeah.
So it's more the obscure models that need to come, and that we'll be working on the application. It's a work in progress. So, but you've got all your popular cars. Your Golfs are covered. So I think from 7.5 right up to the 8.5. So that's already quite a big market covering that model. In my thinking, the customer should have the choice. Does he want a more performance-orientated suspension when he's looking at a Variant 3?
Yeah.
Or is he really focused on comfort?
Yeah.
And we didn't really have that in the past. You would maybe have gone for the Variant 2 street comfort kit, which doesn't have the technology of the Variant 3. And this is a reborn from the ground up. The spring rates are different, the springs are longer, the dampers are longer, the inner tube's longer. So it's not just we've taken a Variant 3 and put a long spring on. Everything had to be changed. It was a complete new R&D program. So although the Variant 3 technology is being used, it's still a completely new setup that you've got. So
when you sort of in between comfort and performance, I mean, how much performance would you say is offset for the comfort?
Yeah, I would have said you're looking at around 30. You've lost probably about 30% of the performance. from the Variant 3, because that's not the main focus. You've got more performance over a stock damper with this system, but you've got more comfort.
Yeah.
So comfort is definitely the focus of this kit. The added advantage of obviously still being able to adjust ride height, which is really good. But it is all about comfort, making sure it's, you know, like with all KW, you're noise free. We don't want noises. That's why it's marrying up to all the stock parts, you know, keeping all the rubber parts in.
Yeah. And for example, the V3 on this 8.5 GTI, for example, the lowering you would get from that is probably what, 40 mil?
Yeah, I think 45, 50 mil.
Yeah.
So the lower you go, as you know, you're going to compromise the ride quality.
Yeah.
So that was one thing that in comfort you have to keep in mind. So without a doubt, you need to restrict that. Otherwise, you'll get into the place where you may as well go for the Variant 3.
So on this comfort kit, we're seeing 15 mil lower than factory.
If you want to.
Yeah.
You don't have to be at that.
You can keep it at the factory.
You can keep it at 0 or anywhere in between. So you might go, actually 10 mil is enough for me.
Yeah.
5 mil is enough for me. You know, people still like that, but it's not going to compromise any of the ride, because you're already starting off with a nice long spring.
Yeah.
So you've got that, you've got the travel, and you've not got the shortened damper that you've got with the Performance Variant 3 kit. So all of those things are making the differences to absorb all the bumps, and the spring and shock working together in harmony is doing that, and that's what you feel from it.
Filling that void in the market for, you know, the difference between a quality, you know, Variant 3 coilover set to, you know, something that is better than, I would say, is even better than the factory setup. With, you know, you have the V3 technology in the shocker, the performance of, like you say, is up to the tyres are so good.
So you've still got the performance there. You're going to still, you know, the customer and the drivability of it, and you need comfort, and you still need to be confident to drive it spiritedly. You know, here we're on a GTI, so you know that's why you bought a performance hatchback. So all of those characteristics and things we need to keep in mind. You don't want something that's way too far on the comfort, and you go around a roundabout and you're wallowing all over the place. That's not going to be fun for anybody.
No, it's just so much better than the stock suspension.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah. And
it's comfortable.
Yeah.
And you know, you haven't got a problem going over that bump.
Well, that's it. You're not, you know, obviously you want to avoid
them.
Potholes in the road.
Absolutely.
But, you know, you're hitting some of the bumps on this road normally, and like you say, you feel like the shock has just come through the dashboard.
It
is. All of that is just swallowing up the
road. Yeah, absolutely. And I think for me it's important, you know, for you to drive it, because when you're talking to customers, you're already going to work out what that customer needs. Does he need a performance kit, or actually does he need the comfort kit now?
Yeah.
So you can be confident, because you've driven them, to say actually this is the kit you need to go for.
Yeah. Right, let's get it back to the shops, get it up on the ramp.
Have a look.
Maybe worthwhile we're here, get some of the sales guys, some of the techs involved in a bit of a.
Let's show them it, go through it with them, you know, so they understand it.